Hi guys, it's Matt. I'm here today with my oldest son Alex and my youngest son Adam. And thought it'd be kind of interesting to have a little bit of back and forth because Alex seems to think that Adam has it a lot easier living here in the house than when Alex was his age, or well, not his age, but when he lived here. And would that be a fair assessment, Alex?
I would say that things have gotten a lot more lax around here than it was in my day.
Okay. What do you mean by that?
Well, back in my day, there was no hot tub parties, staying up drinking all night, playing beer pong in the backyard.
Wow. Well, that's before we get off that. That's to find out. And how old were you when you moved out?
Well,
Bro, Matt Ramsey was playing beer pong at your graduation party. I mean, I already just debunked that. That was when you were 18.
I don't remember that.
I also remember when you had a band. There was a band.
We had a band here.
A party with a band.
We had a big party on the back patio. The police came.
Bananas.
Yeah, so, have you forgotten about that?
Well, okay, you know what? You can try to rewrite history all you want.
Okay, now Adam, you feel that the chores, instead of being divided by 3, are now divided by 1. Is that correct? I won't put words in your mouth.
Exponential more. I do exponentially more chores.
Wow.
Not once did you clean toilets.
Okay, when's the last time you cleaned toilets?
I'm not doing this if she's interjecting.
Okay.
Done.
So,
no director commentary.
The next
Fine.
The next question I have for you is that could you explain to all the viewers what the chart is in the hallway in the closet there?
It's irrelevant to me.
No, I would like you to explain to people what that is.
That chart is irrelevant to me. He has a chart in the hallway closet that tallies up who fills the humidifier.
Yes. And Alex, were you ever part of the humidifier score?
Oh, yes.
Okay. And it was very even, wasn't it?
Well,
no, that one's Andrew cheated.
Yeah, I would give you that one.
Me and you did it equally, and Andrew would go in and write his number.
Yeah, he'd always be getting out of it.
Well, would you like to know what the score was in 2019?
I'm sure Drew was winning.
No, 2019.
Just last year.
Okay. Okay. What's the score?
20 to Dad, 0 to Mom, 0 to Adam.
Wow.
20 times I had to fill the humidifier.
See, that's what I'm talking about. Back in my day, that would have never been a thing.
Yeah?
I filled it every night. End of story.
I don't know about every night.
I can remember. You know what? I don't know what kind of fancy humidifier you guys have nowadays, but I can remember back then lugging these big giant things full of water from the sink and having to slot them in there.
2.5 gallons each tank, 5-gallon humidifier lasts for about 2 or 3 days, and then needs refilled. That's it.
Nightmare.
Well, I mean, nobody likes to wake up with a bloody nose or anything. They like to be nice and dry. Have a nice humidity level and not have static cling and stuff.
I could tell you one thing is you weren't doing it back then.
Well, I will give you that much. I will give you that much.
Well,
you're not even going to mention that I try to do and you don't let me.
Well, because
you're fake news right now.
I have to wait for you to finish a video game, and I don't know how long that will be.
When you're at the top, you never know.
All right, Alex, let's talk about one other thing. When you look at Adam's bedroom and you see the multiple televisions, would that have been allowed back in your day?
Well, it's funny you should ask. You see, back in my day, we didn't even have flat screen technology or anything like that in my bedroom. I don't know if you remember this or not, but I wanted a TV in my room. We didn't have space for it. So we took some 2x4s and put them in a corner of the room and set the TV on top. That was my mounted TV.
I remember that.
Yeah. Who came up with that idea?
I'll give it to you. That was a pretty good idea.
You know why?
Why?
Because
you're an improver. You're an improver, not an inventor.
Right.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this, because I think the viewers on my YouTube channel would really enjoy finding this out. Adam, what would be the number one saying that you remember most of your dad that he says that probably annoys you the most? Is there anything that you can think of?
Probably like I don't need to ask for help or something.
Uh huh.
You never want to ask for help.
Okay, Alex, do you have any like of my sayings that I would have?
I don't know about sayings in particular,
Yeah.
but I will say you are a bit of a hater when it comes to certain things.
Hater, where are you going with this?
I'm just saying, everyone gets on board with the restaurant we like or something, and you're always the one that's like,
Home slice.
Yeah, home
Okay,
slice.
Are we gonna?
Okay, Star Diner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We tried to go to a hockey game, me, Andrew, Alex, Dad, boys game. And what happens? Oh, I don't
He
like
pouts
home
about
slice
home
pizza.
slice.
Oh.
Okay.
This
He
was
did.
2
He
months
did pout
ago.
that night. He called
For the
me.
record-
He pouted.
I drove, and I dropped you guys off.
And I paid.
I dropped. That doesn't matter. I dropped you off by Dirty Bird to go in there and have
They were
dinner.
full for an
It was
hour.
full.
And I drove back down to the stadium so that you guys wouldn't have to walk after the game to the car.
And then you walked.
And I paid for the golf cart ride back down to the stadium.
Not necessary.
And what did you do in return for your dad?
I paid for dinner.
At where?
Home slice.
Horrible
was delicious.
Which was also less than a half a block away from Dirty Bird. So you walking to Dirty Bird, logistically, is not even that far of a walk further to get to Home Slice Pizza.
Okay, I'm fat and out of shape, so for me that wasn't.
And we were downstairs, so you didn't have to walk upstairs.
I'm going to call shenanigans right now for one major reason. You claim to not like home slice,
Yeah.
but it's a thin New York style pie. You can
likes thin
fold
crust.
it.
Which he
There's-
likes.
It's nothing you don't like. I'm calling bullshit.
It just goes back to him being a hater.
He's a hater.
You guys are right.
Star Diner cuts their potatoes way too thick, and they're not like Schmuckers
A
or
little overpriced.
and it's overpriced. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
I disagree, but
I was thinking you might go with a pig gets fat and a hog gets slaughtered, but
I actually love that saying. I say that all the time.
You've taken that to the
Does he
kids.
say
I do. That's one of my favorite quotes.
Good. Good. That's good.
what about? Well, never
This is our
mind.
thing.
I know.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. We're probably 3-4 minutes into this, and usually I try to keep them. Somebody told me one time, Maggie Butler, that I need to keep my post under 3 minutes because people kind of get lost at that.
But
point.
you can't have a good interview in 3 minutes. I mean,
Videos are really supposed to be under 60 seconds.
Yeah. Right.
So
How many subscribers are in your YouTube channel?
I have
Thank you.
46 followers on my
Thank-
Instagram video game account.
Well, I guess we'll leave it with one last question. What would you rate my skills on the video games systems that you guys play?
It's a stupid question.
Why?
Okay, all right.
You're at 0.
Yeah, I would say you're
Yeah.
a 0 on the Xbox.
Uh-huh.
Now, if we played like Frogger or something,
Oh, here he comes with bingo or Yahtzee from the bathroom.
yeah, exactly. Or
And I'm proud of that fact. I don't play video games. I'm very proud of that.
maybe you'll play Galaga every now and then.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Yeah. Right. Okay. Well, that's it, folks. That was our interview for this evening. I hope you
Just follow on.
you
Nothing, go ahead.
Okay. I thought you might have something to add. So I want to remind everybody that these segments are coming to an end. If you want to get in on the competition and guess how many pairs of shoes I have, now be the time to do it. Enter it in the comments, send me a message, or subscribe to my YouTube channel. But most importantly, stay safe.